CSC 480. This is assignment 4B. I made a recommender system using K nearest neighbor collaborative filtering. Let me run the program. All right, so I basically everything. I stepped through the assignment, and I ran all the tests for the four parts of the assignment. So the first part, I'm just calculating basically the predicted and actual movie ratings for all of the test entries, basically. And I'm comparing the predicted with the actual results. And most of them were pretty good. If the actual had a zero, that means it was. Oh, I had to edit the file. So because the data file was an Excel file, and I use C++ to make the program, and C++ you need to import libraries in order to parse Excel files. I didn't want to do that, so I converted it to a CSV file, and if a movie was not rated, I just added a zero. So I was able to that way can very easily parse out the CSV file. So for the first part of the test, for all the test entries, I compared the predicted with the actual, and I got the MAE right here, and I print everything to the screen. For the second part, I tested the MAE values with different values of K from 1 to 20, and that's what these are here. I think around 5 or 6 they were about stable, so it didn't matter going past 5 or 6. Um, for test 3, I was able to run just calculate the MAE, run on a K value of 4 for NU1 and NU2 basically. And for test value 4, I just printed out the top 3 predictor highest rated movies for some of the test data sets. So that's that. Let me walk through the code. So I have a recommender object, and so basically, I have these a movie object, and this just stores the name of the movie. It's pretty simple. I have a entry object, and this stores the ratings for all the movies and the name of the user. Basically, if it's the K user or the U user. I have a recommender, and this does all the real work. This is where you can. This holds all the vectors and here, and it calculates like the nearest neighbor and the coefficients and everything, and it holds the K value and everything like that. And then a parser object that just parses out that CSV file and shoves in all the training and test data to the recommender. So if I look at some of this data, alright, so and I print everything to the screen, to the console. So that's what this does, and I compare the actual with the predictive, and I print out the movie names, as you could see, and that's what this does. So here's where I predict everything. I basically run through my predictor. I first calculate the nearest neighbors. I then take the top entries of the nearest neighbors based on this K value, and I run through the algorithm that the teacher provide. I then assign the I change the rating of the predicted values, and and I print the top. And for the top recommendations, that's what this is doing. This coefficient, this object was taken from the internet through the homework assignment. I had to make one little change. If the movie was not rated by one of the users, I would skip the test because I needed to make sure that the I would get bogus values if it wasn't. So that's the one change I made. Other than that, it's accurate. And here's my parser where I parse out all the data and I pull the movie names, the training data, and the test data. And that's it. That's the assignment.